listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tuccy and Eric Reamer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Coast to coast and all across America, people are tuning in because we are starting a revolution in how people treat people in business. Welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
There is a movement across the country that kindness is so simple. Giving everybody a 20-second kiss everywhere you go, saying something nice, paying a compliment, paying it forward, and then sharing those positive stories with us.
Absolutely. A special shout out to my father and my sisters who are tuning in and viewing the broadcast. We thank you and appreciate you for being on.
Your dad
with
is
us.
watching?
I think so.
Does my hair look okay?
Oh, Lord. Yeah, so you pulled up a newspaper here. What you got there?
Actually, I did not. This is my kudos to Charlie, our producer, for paying attention and just being so involved in our program. I'll tell you what, I don't know why anybody would start their own radio show. If you don't have Charlie, you can't succeed. He is the magic in my pocket.
He is the secret sauce, that's for absolutely sure.
But he found us an article on the amount of time we're all spending on social media. And, you know, we say that time flies. As soon as you get on Facebook, you can look up and an hour later, you know, at the time, the clock has passed a whole nother hour.
Yep.
Do you know how much time people are spending on social media sites?
I'd be interested in hearing.
I'm going to put Facebook last.
Okay.
But LinkedIn. LinkedIn is we visit LinkedIn for about 17 minutes per month.
17 minutes a month.
That's it.
Oh, poor LinkedIn.
That's it.
Oh.
17 minutes, you know, and so probably you're going in, you're checking your profile, you might connect to some of those invitations,
Yeah,
you might respond to some of the emails that you get there.
Nothing to update on my resume.
Yeah, if you're not updating, and so we're not really using the groups the way that they're intended. We're not writing recommendations as often as we should because we're only spending 17 minutes.
I feel bad for that multi-billion-dollar company.
Here's a surprise to me.
Yep.
Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
21 minutes a month.
21,
That's it.
Well, it's 140 characters.
I know,
at a
you're
time.
just like...
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
it's
1
a hit
minute,
and run.
1 minute. And so you could do 1 minute tweet every single day and hit your Twitter minutes of 21 minutes a month. You know who's really on the rise?
What was that?
Pinterest.
Oh.
I know. Every single day we hear Pinterest. Do you have an interest in Pinterest?
I am hoping that somebody's going to set us straight with Pinterest.
Today, later on in the broadcast, I've registered my Pinterest account. I haven't done anything with it. I'm waiting
you were so busted
for my
yesterday.
Pinterest lesson that's coming today. 89 minutes, an hour and a half we're spending on Pinterest, and it's just getting started.
And by we, you mean all of the female species.
It is a majority of women, but not exclusive to women.
No. Men want to see, what are you doing?
So you want to take a gander at how much time we're spending on Facebook? How much time do you think you spend on Facebook in a month, Eric?
Well, you and I both
take the 2 hours
the
a
2
day.
hours a day.
Take out the 2 hours a day that you do in studio.
All right, and then I probably spend another 15 or 20 minutes a day.
A day?
Yeah.
So what was that? Like 100 minutes a week?
Give it an hour a week.
Yeah, absolutely. You are as average as they come. 405 minutes a month, about 100 minutes a week. It's about 20 minutes a day. Don't cry.
Did you just? She called me average.
I think I'm average too.
I will try harder.
Now-
You are
now-
nothing near average.
Now, you and I put in an extra 10 hours a week.
Hello?
Because we're in studio, but I didn't count that.
That's work.
That's work.
Right.
That's not
What
the
we
same
do.
thing.
You can let us know on Facebook, facebook.com/experiencepros,
So
what you think about
if
being
you and
average.
I put in 10, 20, 30, 40,
Oh, Lord.
45, 50 hours, oh my goodness.
My last name should be Zuckerberg.
50 hours a month.
Right.
And so we are the other
Yeah,
side of the curve.
absolutely.
We skew the
skewed your
numbers.
numbers,
Yeah,
that's right.
way off. So do you put a lot of time into your social media? You know you want to. You know it matters. And sometimes I think we're just kind of killing time. But for the most part, it is a very effective use of our time. And we are going to learn more about Pinterest later on in the show.
I can't wait. We're going to post a question for you on our Facebook page. By the way, our Facebook page has been updated with the new timeline, and we love it, except I can't find a thing. But I'm not complaining because it's free. We'll be right back on the Experience Pros Network.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude, and be sure to always end your week with Fan Braggin' Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experience Pros Radio Show, weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame to Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame to Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Trust Frame to Art. 303-722-1525. Call 303-722-1525. Located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame to Art. It matters.
The number one asset your company has is your database. It takes time to develop those contacts and even more time to build relationships with them. Who has time for all that? Cyberterry of Littleton does. Hand off your database management to a highly qualified team of administrators who will treat your database with the care you expect. Cyberterry of Littleton, 720-350-4065 or cyberterry.com/Littleton. Do what you do best and let Cyberterry do the rest. cyberterry.com/Littleton.
Congratulations on landing the job. I'm really excited for you.
Thanks. How's your search going?
The job market's tight. I mean, I can barely get an interview, and I've got student loans to deal with. You're lucky, you know? The National Guard paid your loans off.
Luck. The Guard was a smart decision, one you can still make.
The National Guard Student Loan Repayment Program can pay up to $50,000 of your existing student loans. Get the details at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
America's Radio News. Here are the headlines we're following for you.
This president has an energy policy. It's to not utilize America's natural energy resources, and that's a real shame.
Bad policy, bad prices.
Mood has shown time and time again, especially in the debates, that he understands how the situation works. He understands the problems. He knows how to take the Obama policy tree down limb from limb.
Still standing by his man.
Cheer up, sleepy
I'm just bewildered. I know both his parents had passed on at a younger age, but boy, I'm just, everyone is in total shock.
And another loss for the music world.
We're sweeping the world for the biggest stories of the day.
America's Radio News Network.
The afternoon edition at 3 this afternoon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin' story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Wow, Charlie. Our producer is always putting in the best music, and how apropos. Thank you, Charlie.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Thank you, dear.
It is your birthday. Are you having a great day?
I am having the best day. I am surrounded by so many wonderful, caring, amazing people.
Okay, so you know what this reminded me of? Just this moment I had this thought. So often on your birthday, on people's birthday,
right,
you think about taking the day off from work, right? Because you don't want to work on your birthday. We never even talked about it.
I love working on my birthday. I love what I do so much.
I just had that thought. I know that.
This, I could not be more fulfilled.
Your work is like playtime for you. It is kind of like. And so you didn't even consider, should we take the day off because it's my birthday? No, you love what you do. So congratulations. And I think that is something that you hear about when you love what you do, when you don't feel like it's work and you want to participate. There are so many people, though, in the country, Eric, and there's statistics, staggering statistics about people who are in jobs that they do not like,
it's true,
loathe, hate, cannot stand. And so when they hear something like that, it's completely foreign.
Yeah.
And you're living
I am living a dream, and in so many different ways. And like I said, I'm surrounded by the finest people in business, and they're my friends. It goes beyond just my associates and my neighbors, and no, they're my friends, and they're making a difference in the world. When we started Experience Pros 4.5 years ago, Angel, we decided we were going to create a revolution in the way people treat people in business. Where did the time go?
And did you know that it was gonna create a revolution in how you think about your job?
Good. No, it was a job. And you remember, we would go to the office and we would just wait for the phone to ring. This is before the Experience Pros transition, and we just somebody's going to call me. I've got a skill set. They know about it. They should call. And you know what? We went out and took the bull by the horns, and we changed everything. And we started a successful consulting practice. Who knew? Right? And then all of a sudden, now we're on the air. And who knew? We've shut down more lines, streams of income in order to handle what this has become, because people from coast to coast are hungry for something positive on the air.
Well, here you've got it. Something positive is just wiggled your way right now on the radio. It is the Experience Pros radio show. Now, something maybe not so positive, at least just temporarily. Facebook has changed again.
Oh!
You knew they would.
The nerve of those people that use my platform to test their whims.
I love Facebook. And I love what they do for business, and I love the opportunities that they offer. And it gives us a place. 750 million people participate in Facebook. They're spending about 4 hours a month on Facebook. Is your brand there? Is your business there? And if so, have you noticed there have been some changes? The Facebook business pages have seen some changes, but there are some companies who, this just was laid out yesterday.
Right.
I think there was probably some previews coming up in this last month, but yesterday it just rolled out.
Yep. And
there are already a few early adopters. So here's where you can go to check out, how do you make sure you're using Facebook the right way?
Early adopters like who?
Like Coca-Cola. Like Dove. Like Walmart, like Starbucks, like the Today Show, like New York Times, like Live Strong.
Like the Experience Pros radio show.
Yes.
We made our new timeline absolutely public on day one because we wanted to be one of those guys that were mentioned in the same sentence as Coca-Cola, Starbucks, Walmart, Today Show.
All right. So there are some things that you need to be paying attention to. And one of the big major changes is that you no longer have those default landing pages for like that welcome tab. So everybody who made all those welcome pages, remember the welcome tab, and then you landed on the welcome landing page, gone.
What?
I know, sorry.
You paid thousands of dollars for nothing.
No. And when you used it, you got the use out of it, and it was valuable when you used it. And so now you need to update it. You also need to update the icons for your tabs, because otherwise they don't look very nice. So update your tabs, and notice that your welcome page has
disappeared.
It has gone away. So you need to know that if you're counting on that for lead generation. So pay attention.
All right. Have you noticed that the theme of storytelling tends to come up?
It has, and Eric, this throws me. This whole thing of, I'm seeing now people are posting and commenting on posts that were made a year and a half ago,
right? Or
pictures that we posted 2 years ago.
And you remember somebody came in from vacation out in the Caribbean, and they found us 2 stores side by side. One was Eric's Jewelry.
Yeah, one was Eric's and one was Angel's.
And the other was Angel's Apparel.
Next door to each other.
Eric and Angel's right next to each other, and they sent us this picture. Well, that was last summer. And somebody's just recently just commented on it again.
Yeah, so the old stuff is fresh and new on the page, and the new stuff is like all in its own special little window. And when we talk about spending 4 hours a month on Facebook, it's because we're still learning how to still watch it and use it. The Ustream video, for those that are watching us, I had a hard time finding where's the Ustream tab.
It's that really big block that has the U on it,
but it
didn't right in front of you.
It didn't used to. You used to have to search for the word Ustream. It looked like everything else. It's like when you go to the soda fountain.
Right.
And you're looking for the water, that tiny little
We're
water.
We're looking for the little handle, and it's the big nozzle that says water.
It is up there at the top, right underneath our banner picture. Apps. So one of the differences is now the timeline apps. There are 3 apps plus photos that appear at the top.
Right. Notice the Ustream is one of them.
And they are one of them. So be strategic about how you're using apps. And it says one way to control the first messages that your users see is to pin posts that you want people to see at the top of the page. So this means you have to be actively engaged in your business page. You actually have to be present and not just posting and not just putting out advertisement, but actually engaging in your page.
So true. Here's another one of the things with the new timeline. There's a big emphasis on photos. And, we're going to talk a little later in the broadcast about Pinterest. Photos are all the rage, and they tell a story. And so that seems to be where social media is going, and they're doing that as well.
I know that. So now more photos. Photos are necessary. That's the engagement of Pinterest. We're seeing YouTube. We know when we look at our analytics, and I actually don't know if I know how to look at analytics anymore.
Good luck.
But when we would look at our analytics and see the posts that were mostly shared, mostly liked, mostly viewed, they were usually photos and videos.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the way it always goes? We are not done talking social media today. This is a social media emphasis day, and we'll be back with 12 engaging tips or types of posts that you can put on your Facebook post or your Twitter post or your LinkedIn post that are certain to get high levels of engagement. You're listening to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When it comes to dental wellness, you have an abundant choice. Dental Wellness at Dry Creek offers 5-star family care at discount prices well below the area average. Dr. Camilo Delizia and his professional staff welcome you with the amenities of a day spa and decades of experience to assure you the most comfortable dental experience possible. Insurance is accepted and emergencies are always seen immediately. Please visit Dental Wellness at Dry Creek to see for yourself why your next dentist is Dr. Delizia. Visit dentalwellnessdc.com or call 303-773-9400.
Hi, this is Dr. D, living life on the bright side here on the Experience Pros radio show. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and care for your family's dental wellness.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
Hi, everybody. It's Cheryl from ALMC Mortgage. Have you heard how low interest rates are right now? They are as low as they have been in 50 years. It's amazing. Don't you owe it to yourself to do a mortgage review? You might be able to save money on a refinance. Or if you're thinking about buying a home, now is the time to investigate your options. ALMC has lots of loan programs to fit your needs, including renovation loans if your property needs a little TLC. ALMC stands for All Loans Must Close, and we are committed to making sure that you will get the very best loan for you and your family. Call me today at 303-696-6933. If you're ready to buy a new home, an investment property, or if you need to refinance, go to my website at almcmortgage.com and let's get started. ALMC is more than you would expect and everything you deserve. ALMC is located in Aurora, Colorado, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
You know that the Experience Pros radio show runs on caffeine, but not just any coffee will do. We believe in Boyer's Coffee and their commitment to being Colorado proud. Their sustainable efforts give you a reason to serve Denver's finest coffee to your customers and employees, but it's the taste of their slow-roasted flavor that will have you drinking Boyer's Coffee yourself. Drink Boyer's Coffee. We do. Find out more about Boyer's commitment to your community at boyerscoffee.com.
Are you tired of spending your valuable time networking with people and disappointed with the results you're getting? Of course. The connections you do make only want to sell you something. Extreme Relationship Management allows you to identify quality connections and helps you decide exactly who to spend your time with after a networking event. Visit extremerelationshipmanagement.com and enter the promo code ExperiencePros and get 20% off. Or call 720-425-1500. Extreme Relationship Management. The right relationships to build your business.
Hey, Denver, this is Bill O'Reilly. Don't miss my talking points twice daily. It's 7:30 during the Laura Ingraham Show and the updated afternoon talking points at 5:30 p.m. Hey, we're on the legendary KLZ AM 560, The Source.
Get a new prescription for your life and tune in to Dr. Asa On Call, weeknights at 7 on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Baby, since we never, ever agreed, you like the movies and I like TV.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio
Couldn't even
show.
agree on who's going to welcome them back.
I know, we're like nodding at each other.
Apparently,
Go, you
opposites
go.
attract.
Absolutely. And, you know, we laugh because Eric and I have taken some of the surveys and quizzes to find out how compatible are we as business partners. And we typically fail miserably, but we seem to do okay when it comes to the radio show.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say we do it better than okay. Hey, if you are using Facebook, and let's face it, you are, there are 12 different types of posts that really consistently produce high levels of engagement, and we want to cover some of those. And we just talked a little bit about the new format of Facebook and what's going on with the new timeline. Here's the number one most engaging post of all time on Facebook. Pictures.
Posting pictures. And you hear this all the time. I post things and I don't even know. Does anybody see them? Nobody seems to be liking. Nobody seems to be paying attention. Nobody's commenting. And we start to feel like we're putting all this stuff out there and we're having a one-way conversation because we're not getting any feedback. When you start posting photographs, pictures, you're going to see that you've got more interest. People are drawn to a picture. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
That's right.
So for every picture, you can actually now do just little comments in Twitter-sized, bite-sized comments.
If you want to engage your listeners, your followers, those people who on Facebook who are friends with you, fill-in-the-blank questions tend to get quite a bit of engagement. When you ask an open-ended question, not so much. But when you ask a fill-in-the-blank question, let people answer with their own one-word answers, you find that there are a lot of people really watching and they want to engage. Here's an example. I love technology because blank.
Well, and we saw C-Squared Computer Consulting did a Facebook post last week.
Right.
What was your most recent technology purchase? And
Yep.
so my most recent technology purchase was fill in the blank.
Yep.
And people could just post a one-word response, which is quick, it's easy for them to engage, and then you get immediate feedback.
Absolutely. The next one is trivia. Little known historical facts and such. That tends to get a little, any of us who might be having a birthday or something like that go, well, yeah, I remember when. I remember when Paula Abdul put that song out, and it takes me right back. And so you could kind of do a little MTV trivia post with the Scat Cat and Paula Abdul for Opposites Attract. And what year was it?
And so think about your brand. Think about your story. What kind of trivia that isn't necessarily related at all to your product or service, but brings people into thinking about your product or service. So, for example, this song, Opposites Attract, made me think of some surveys that you and I have taken. And I go right back to that company and those articles and the brand that...
And either the company was completely off or we are just an anomaly.
The answer is yes.
No,
But the trivia can, rather than just random trivia,
Right.
bring it back to your brand.
Make it relevant. That's exactly right. Now, here's one, and again, talking about how to bring this to your brand and keeping it relevant to your business connection and audience. Here's one that gets a little bit of pushback.
Quotes.
The person who wrote the article that we're reading from says people love quotes.
No, they don't.
Angel doesn't like quotes, but people love them.
And now we're putting quotes in pictures. So
Right.
so we're covering 2 out of the list. So we can't just post the quote. We got to put it in a picture because pictures get all the feedback. And we do like quotes on occasion, but there are some people, you're just so quotey. I mean, do you have a thought of your own? Or how does this relate to your own brand? And was this relevant? Do you agree with it? How did this touch you today?
Right.
Why did you share this quote? And sometimes we just get a little too quotey. Now, I just think people use it as filler. And if you're looking for something to fill or you actually saw it, and on occasion, and if it matches your brand, but
Don't overuse the quote.
It is not the only post out there.
All things in moderation, as is good advice across the boards. Here's one, a no-brainer. Use video. And we have noticed that our interaction, our engagement with our listenership, we have more than tens of thousands of listeners coast to coast in the country. We've found that they really dig the fact that we are now streaming the broadcast. I don't know why they want to look, but they do.
Because you're funny. And people want to look at things that are funny. Really,
Are
we
you
want
saying
to
I'm
laugh.
funny looking? Because you never
Is that what
said,
you heard?
Well, you have never said over the air or privately that I am funny.
Oh, well, no, your jokes are not funny.
Oh.
No, the video of us
the
and
video
the
is funny.
interaction
Okay,
is
all right.
funny. No, Eric,
'Cause I'm
I
big
will
and
not.
you're little.
I'm not going to go back on time and say that you are funny. No. You stay right here and don't quit your day
Okay.
job.
All right.
But people want to be engaged. They want to laugh. They want to be entertained. And so if your video about your product is all about, we sell this and we've been in business for 25 years and you should buy our product and we're so great, that's not funny.
No.
That's not entertaining.
No.
But
not at all.
somebody using it, and maybe even some outtakes and some little bloopers, and
Yeah,
kind of
those-
behind the scenes stuff.
Those videos are very, very funny. Our good friend Gina Schreck is a queen at doing that.
And laughing babies, those make me giggle like there's no tomorrow. I don't know what it is with the laughing babies. I love them.
You must be the only one.
And the dancing babies.
Oh, gosh.
Some of those babies really can groove.
So-
Maybe it's because that's what I look like when I'm dancing.
We digress. Don't do that. How about holiday wishes? Now, this is one of those things that the author of the article that we're reading from says, show the human side of your company by wishing your fans happy holidays throughout the year. You know what? After about the 175th, happy holidays, season's greetings, happy Thanksgiving, happy birthday. Actually, no, keep those coming.
Yeah, the happy birthdays.
But
happy leap year.
Really?
Happy
oh
leap
my
year.
goodness.
Happy leap year. Happy
Right.
leap year.
And happy National Pig Day. What? Really?
That one's important
It's today.
because it's today and it shares your birthday.
Yeah.
So birthday wishes and holiday wishes are very sentimental, and they do humanize your website, but it does get to be a little redundant when you open up your wall on a holiday and that's the only thing you see.
Right. And by the way, when the snow falls or the sun is shining, we know.
But some of those sunset pictures are really pretty.
Photos work.
Photos, that's
Photos
right.
work.
There you go.
I don't lose any brain space over your photos.
And it reminds you to go outside and take a look.
You bet. Celebrating milestones, and one of the things I really like the most is saying thank you. There is always in taste to say thank you.
Always in taste to say thank you. Thank you to your fans. Thank you to your sponsors. Thank you to your vendors. Just it's always in style to say thank you and recognize milestones for your company
You
as
bet.
well. Celebrate those. Let your fans celebrate those along with you.
Do it with a photo. Hey, there's an idea.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Put a call to action. Give some call. Now, again, this is regularly overused on Facebook. Like this if you agree with that, or post this to your thing if you agree. You know what? I understand.
I
We've all
avoid
been
those
touched.
all the time.
We've all been touched by cancer. I understand, but and I'm not making light in the least bit of a way. But I don't. You can't judge my support of you or your specific family need by whether or not I post something on my timeline or wall.
So use it sparingly.
Sparingly.
All right. Offering interesting challenges, quizzes, trivia questions could be interesting to your fans. Again, to get them engaged, to comment and to post back. And again, I don't like those open-ended questions.
Right.
I like clear, fill in the blank. This is what we're after.
You bet.
Make it very clear, very specific.
Yeah, if you're going to use a
targeted.
poll, then by all means, give a certain set of answers to the poll, and then close it for for discussion.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. Well, I'll tell you what. That's our thoughts on some great things that you can do, some engaging Facebook posts to consider, and you can go out and do what you're going to do because that's what you do. Now, when we return, we are going to find out what is the interest in Pinterest. We'll be right back on the Experience Pros Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Keeping your dollars local is important to the owners of Trinity Title. Jeff, Sherry, and Robert will never outsource the processing of your title insurance to another state or overseas. They'd rather keep your neighbors employed and actively engaged in the community. The next time you're selling or refinancing your mortgage, ask for Trinity Title to insure you. Find Trinity Title online at trinity-title.com. Keeping your business local keeps America employed. Call Trinity Title at 303-470-1213. 303-470-1213.
When you need a product or service, who do you trust to get the job done right? Where do you look for those companies that are absolutely guaranteed to put your needs first? Is there a place where customer service reigns supreme? You bet there is. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is now online, and every company on this list has met with our rigid standards of customer-forward business practices and the highest quality service and products. When you need someone that you can absolutely trust, turn to the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. We guarantee it.
Advertising is really effective, especially for small business. Turn your company into a household name by advertising on the Experience Pros radio show. We'll help you build a trusted reputation with the professionals who listen to the program. You'll connect with the right audience and at the right price. Advertise with the Experience Pros radio show. Sign up at experiencepros.com and put your brand on the tip of your customer's tongue. Sign up today and start advertising with the Experience Pros at experiencepros.com.
Now there's a place where you can promote your favorite nonprofit organization and meet others who are just as passionate about theirs. My Favorite Nonprofit offers you a membership community where you can share, network, and promote the cause that you really care about, and learn about other opportunities with worthy organizations. Sign up for your free individual membership today and share the best thing that ever happened to your favorite nonprofit. You visit myfavoritenonprofit.com today.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Hi, Herb White here. Life Certain Wealth Strategies financial planning tip number 19. Your retirement plan checklist. It's important to educate yourself on all aspects of retirement income planning so that you will know what questions to ask your financial and legal advisors when creating your retirement income plan. Now, we have prepared a checklist that will help ensure that you and your advisors cover all the key points of income, tax, asset, and risk planning in creating your plan. To request a free copy of the retirement plan checklist, visit our website, lifecertain.com. For more financial planning tips, listen to America's Wealth Management Show here on KLZ 560 every Saturday morning from 9 to 10.
Dave Ramsey can help you get out of debt. Call him today during the Dave Ramsey Show, live at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Is it any wonder I've got too much time on my hands?
Amen. If you've got too much time on your hands, there's an app for that, and it's called Pinterest.
Absolutely. There is a fantastic phenomenon, interest in the website Pinterest. I am so interested in this. I've opened up my account, but I haven't done a single thing with it because I've been waiting for my lesson. Our guest is Lauren Shipman. She's a media communications specialist over at Social Media Energy, and she's going to help us learn what is Pinterest and what is all the fuss about. Lauren, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys. How's it going today?
Lauren, it is going fabulous, and as you have seen, this is a social media energy kind of day. You know, we're focusing on the social media elements. I got to be honest with you. Don't get Pinterest. Help me.
You haven't jumped on that bandwagon yet, Eric?
Oh, I've got a page. I got a page.
We don't know what.
Good.
We just don't know what to do with it. So, Lauren, what is all the fuss about Pinterest?
Well, first of all, let me just say this. Pinterest has generated more referral traffic than YouTube, Google, and LinkedIn combined. This thing is hot and very pintriguing, if you will.
Referral traffic to whom, Lauren? Referral traffic where?
Just people like mouth-to-mouth referrals. I can't even tell you how many talk shows or live TV shows that I've seen in the past week where celebrities like Reese Witherspoon or Jennifer Aniston have name-dropped Pinterest. I mean, and I hear about it when I'm at Starbucks. People are talking about it. Of course, all my girlfriends are going crazy about it. And then, you know, you always get the people that are kind of like you, Eric, are like, what is the deal with this thing? What is Pinterest? I don't understand it. And so everyone's kind of trying to grasp what it is and how it is helpful and can help you with your brand.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Lauren, how should businesses be jumping on this Pinterest bandwagon?
Well, first of all, it's really just important. I mean, even if you don't understand it, it's important to reserve your space. Just like, you know, a lot of people didn't understand Twitter, but it's important to have a Twitter account as a business. So it's important to go onto Pinterest, reserve your account, and once you do that, it's pretty easy to kind of get in the hang of it and kind of realize what it's about. Pinterest is something that's hard to explain to people. Well, it's something you need to see.
Lauren, do we need to register as our company name? Do we register as individuals? What do you recommend?
I would recommend doing both because the thing that's so great about Pinterest is it really tailors to the user's experience. So I would set up a personal account and then a separate business account. Pinterest right now has a waiting list, so you can't just go on like you would set up a Facebook account and have it done in 5 minutes. You would need to submit a request. So you send in your email address, and then they'll email you back once your spot is available. It usually takes about 2 to 3 days, and then you're free to set up your account and go from there.
Well, that's why the men don't join, because it takes time you have to wait. All right, so let me ask you this. What value do you see in businesses jumping on the Pinterest bandwagon?
It's a really great way to engage with your community and also talk to people who are very like-minded and interested in the same things that you are.
Yep.
It also allows you to show really high-quality images, especially if you're, you know, a store like Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, or, you know, even a little like local ice cream shop down the road. It allows you to showcase your product in a really unique and interesting way.
Okay, so we've started our Pinterest account. We've got our business and our personal. What do we do next?
The next step, which is actually pretty important, I think, is the key step in really achieving a successful Pinterest account, is setting up your boards. You need to really think about, who am I targeting? Who do I want to talk to? Who do I want in my circles? The thing that's really unique about Pinterest is it kind of takes the best of Facebook and the best of Google Plus and combines them. Google Plus, you're allowed to make circles and only have certain people in those circles. And this kind of does the same thing, except instead of circles, it's boards. So, for example, for Social Media Energy, our page, we have a few fun boards. The first is tech stuff. So, you know, we talk about, of course, like secret iPhone tips. We talk about Facebook, tips on Facebook marketing, LinkedIn, Twitter, the new iPad, all stuff having to do with, you know, technological advancements. And another board would be Books Worth Reading, where we recommend books of our clients. Angel, we have your book up there.
Oh, well, thank
List
you.
That Saved My Life. That's displayed.
What about mine?
We will get yours.
It's all about Eric. Today's his birthday.
I just want a book on your board.
All right. Well, get your Pinterest account up and going, and I will put you on there. I'll pin you.
Oh, I like the way that sounds. All right.
Okay, so we set up our boards, and we need to be thinking strategically about that brand, who we want to attract, the audience we're engaging with. But I went on when I first logged on today, and again, I don't have any boards set up, I don't have any pins, I haven't done anything yet, and I see all these things like for Easter and decorating the house and really fun stuff. Can I meld the two together? How do I filter through all of those fantastic images that are in front of me?
When you set up your account, part of the process of setting up your account is they list off the categories of boards. So I'm on Pinterest right now, and I'm just going to kind of read some examples of the categories: architecture, art, cars, motorcycles, design, education, film, music, books, fitness, food and drink, gardening, so on and so forth. Goes on and on and on, all these different categories. And so when you're setting up your account, you can click on the areas that you would like to focus on, and that kind of filters what you see on Pinterest. So for our business account, we have technology, travel and places, books, history, art, and then we also have one of the boards is actually called Geek, and it talks about fun new gadgets and stuff that are out there, and we love following that kind of stuff.
Well, and it's fun, and it's really great to see that it's taking off. We actually had a newspaper article given to us this morning that said the average user is spending about 90 minutes a month on Pinterest, and we know that it's brand new. We know everybody's getting on board with it, and we don't want to be left out.
No.
But I do think there's a lot of confusion as to how do I use it for business without being all sales pitchy, and yet still being relevant to the audience.
Well, the thing that's really important to remember is that, again, Pinterest is a social.
Yep.
I know we have to say that all the time, don't we? Yeah. It's social. It's fun.
You get out what you put in.
And it's not just about showcasing your products or your company. It's also about listening and engaging with other companies or other people that are on Pinterest.
Well, and I think the thing that is the most interesting, if you will, about the site is that you have to go out and find photos that represent the thought that you want to communicate.
Exactly.
That's tough.
It is, but here we are, and here we are learning, and we are so grateful to have Social Media Energy as our go-to experts that we can call whenever something new comes out on any of the social media sites. Lauren, do you want to give some contact information for Social Media Energy?
Certainly. info@socialmediaenergy.com, and also feel free to follow our boards on Pinterest. You just search Pinterest at socialmediaenergy.com.
Fantastic. Lauren, thanks so much for contributing to the show today.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you. I'm glad she told me how to search for her, because I searched, I couldn't find her, but it's Pinterest at Social Media Energy, and I love that.
See, and even that's something new, and I'm looking at this, but I was able to find, I searched Experience Pros.
Yeah, here we are.
And I see we have some boards.
Well, yeah.
We have some work to do.
You think?
I'm so excited because I really think that this will be very engaging.
I'm going to give you the login information so you can take care of that.
I would love to. Can I please?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Maybe we should have our intern do that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Do you have an intern? If you don't, you should. We're going to redefine what all that means on the other side of these messages. Please don't go anywhere. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Your IT investment is not just another line item in your budget. You need to think of IT as a profitable investment with a direct effect on your bottom line. C-Squared Computer Consulting offers 24/7 system monitoring and optimization, which means reliability, performance, and productivity. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today to realize your IT investment's potential. 303-933-1113 or find C-Squared Computer Consulting at c2cc.net.
Your small business matters, and James Fisher of the Growth Curve Institute wants to invest in you. James wants to give you a free digital copy of his book, Navigating the Growth Curve. You'll enjoy this valuable text, written in the style of an espionage murder mystery, that teaches the tenets of growing a sustainable business enterprise. To get your free copy of Navigating the Growth Curve, go right now to sustainablegrowthleague.com and click the download link. Do it today. That's sustainablegrowthleague.com.
Hey, Rick, are you coming to the networking event tonight?
I don't know. Seems like all I ever do is network, and all I have to show for it's a stack of business cards. I'm not sure networking is helping me get more customers.
That's how I felt until I went to the Extreme Relationship Management Workshop. They taught me how to find all the gold nuggets in that stack of business cards. You should go.
How do I find out more?
Simply go to extremerelationshipmanagement.com and enter the promo code ExperiencePros to get 20% off.
extremerelationshipmanagement.com. Thanks.
Extreme Relationship Management, the right relationships to build your business.
There is only one place on the dial for you to share stories of great customer service, and that's Fan Braggin' Friday on the Experience Pros radio show. Every Friday, the phone lines are open for you to call and tell the world who's getting it right in business. Call 855-FAN-BRAG and change the way people treat people in business. You can post your stories every day on the Experience Pros Facebook page and call in on Fridays for Fan Braggin' Friday at 855-326-2724. 855-FAN-BRAG. Tell us and then tell the world about Fan Braggin' Friday.
When it comes to dental wellness, you have an abundant choice. Dental Wellness at Dry Creek offers 5-star family care at discount prices well below the area average. Dr. Camilo Delizia and his professional staff welcome you with the amenities of a day spa and decades of experience to assure you the most comfortable dental experience possible. Insurance is accepted and emergencies are always seen immediately. Please visit Dental Wellness at Dry Creek to see for yourself why your next dentist is Dr. Delizia. Visit dentalwellnessdc.com or call 303-773-9400.
Hi, this is Dr. D, living life on the bright side here on the Experience Pros radio show. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and care for your family's dental wellness.
Nighttime is the right time for Savage, the Savage Nation. Weeknights at 9 on KLZ 560, The Source.
Crawford Broadcasting has an immediate need for an account executive. If you have outside sales experience, the ability to work well under tight constraints, and thrive in a dynamic professional work environment, Crawford Broadcasting needs you today. You must be proficient in Microsoft Word, Outlook, and Excel, and be open-minded towards new marketing concepts. To apply for this position, please send your cover letter and resume to klzjobs@crawfordbroadcasting.com. Crawford Broadcasting is an equal opportunity employer.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Remember, we're here to remind you small business is big business, and your business is our business. And in small business, oftentimes we wear so many hats, Angel.
Absolutely, and there's a great benefit to bringing on an intern, but I think depending on what industry we're in, we don't often consider bringing in an intern as a viable option. Our guest is Julia Gentry. She's an entrepreneur, speaker, writer, and owner of Intern America. Julia, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, we are pretty excited about having you on the show, Julia, because we know that you are putting America back to work, one intern at a time. Tell us a little bit about Intern America and what hiring or bringing on internship is all about.
Sure, but before I do that, can I wish Eric a happy birthday?
I love you, Julia Gentry.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Are
you.
you 27?
Oh, I love you even more. Dump that Travis guy and come on over.
Well, happy birthday. We're sure glad you're alive.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I have to share my day with National Pig Day, but it's okay.
Okay, good.
Nice. All right, so back to what we were asking. How are you and Intern America redefining what internship is really all about?
Well, I think that internships have evolved from, we've heard of mentorships, apprenticeships, and many of us are familiar with it in regards to college, and getting college credit. A lot of times it's unpaid. I even heard it's free labor. I mean, there's just so many different connotations to what an internship is, and we really just believe in today's marketplace with people that are needing to be employed. I mean, we've got 200,000 people just in Colorado alone that are unemployed, and that doesn't include those people that are going to be graduating this year. So we have a huge problem to look at, and I think that if we were to really start looking as a pathway to employment is through this internship model that we've really created and kind of trying to redefine is going to be something that's going to be transformational, because it really is an opportunity for people to try each other on for size. And our sweet spot is people between the ages of 25 and 35 years old. So yes, we do get college students that want credit, and yes, we do get 40-year-olds who are just resetting their lives. But it really is an opportunity for people who maybe don't have a resume to support an interview. Maybe if they want to try something new. Maybe they don't have the college degree that they need, but they have all of the unteachables in place. They just need an opportunity and to prove that they have what it takes. And that's really what we've kind of deemed as this internship is a pathway to employment.
Okay, so I can see why if I'm an intern, where that is so valuable and what Intern America provides. But as a business owner, Julia, I think we really struggle about when is the right time to hire and how do we bring somebody else on. Do you help with that?
Totally. Yeah, because I think the scariest thing, especially for small business owners, which is who we cater to the most, we can't afford to hire the wrong person mentally, financially, emotionally. And most of the time we hear ourselves saying, well, I'll just do it myself. Like, there's too many things going on. I'll just figure it out myself. And one of the biggest things that we like to help people do is to really kind of process map out their business. There's from A to Z things are happening on a daily, weekly, monthly business basis in our business, whether we're aware of it or not. So we try to articulate, okay, what is it that's happening in the business? Where's your sweet spot as a business owner that you want to stay, and where can we start plugging people in that are going to support the growth of your business, letting them do what they do best and letting you do what you do best.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, rumor has it that you guys are avoiding the resume approach in the interviews that you do. Can you give us a little background on how that works?
Totally, yeah. So now let's say we figure out, okay, in your business, we really do need someone who is marketing and social media. Great. We understand that. Now let's figure out what are those unteachables that someone needs to possess to be great at marketing and social media. Now, if I were to really lead with the resume, though it is important, and believe me, we do bring that up in the interview, but we're not leading with it because a resume cannot tell you if someone's motivated. A resume cannot tell you if they are going to drink the Kool-Aid of the company and believe in it so much that they can't stop thinking about it. So what we really try to identify is, okay, we've got these needs that need to be filled within the company. Who naturally is just a marketing fiend? Who can't help it but be a great communicator, written, verbally, who knows how to make connections, who knows how to do all those things. Okay, so now once we've identified that I think that this person may be a great fit for that, sure, let's take a look at the resume because it gives us lagging indicators of where they put their time and their money and, they spend a lot of their energy. But it's certainly not something that I would always consider for every business to lead with because we're not seeing those unteachable things that you either have or you don't.
I love, Julia, how you match the intern to the company so beautifully based on some of those unteachables that you refer to. Now, Julia, I think when we think about interns, there are so many, there are some industries that just are right on, you think media or in sports, that fits for an internship. But yet you tell me that there's a lot of different industries who don't even consider using an intern for their industry. Can you talk about why we should be more open in our industries?
Yeah, I think if for any business owner that's looking to grow a sustainable business that functions just even outside of them, so many times we are creating a job for ourselves, and if we don't show up, within a day, a week, a month, the business goes under. And if all of us were really honest with ourselves as business, a lot of us would admit, yes, that's me. If I don't keep going, this thing doesn't exist. And anyone that's in that place needs to think of hiring the right people to help them grow the business. And I think that, we're helping people from startup to nonprofits to people in the financial world. Yes, we've got some of the creative, entertainment, media, sports, but we've also got people, recently we've just brought on someone who is in the waste management. We've got someone who's in the clutter business. We've got someone who is a social media expert. We've got so many, and really the common thread is that these are people who believe in what they're doing. They want to grow their business. They want to grow it alongside of the right people, and instantly they know this is the best way to really increase my company, offer employment, and then let someone really come in here and make this their own as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely, Julia. You have nailed it, and obviously you know what you're talking about over there at Intern America. Can you give us some contact information, please?
Sure. We are at internamericanow.com is the website, and then you can also find us at Twitter and Facebook at just Intern America.
Intern America, internamericanow.com. Make sure that you are in your sweet spot and let Julia help you find the right intern for you. Julia, thanks so much for being on the show today.
Sure, I sure appreciate it.
And now we have a very special treat, and I tell you, as soon as I saw it on the board, I just lit up. We have a caller who is calling all the way from Tyler, Texas, and I'm going to bring him up right now. Caller on line 1, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Is that you?
It is me. Is that you? My father is on the line. Ed Reamer, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, and you look good.
Oh,
your birthday.
You're watching the show on, you figured out how to get the video going?
Indeed. Been watching for the last hour.
Right.
Mr. Reamer, it's such a pleasure to have you on the phone with us today.
Thank you.
Well, we are very thrilled that you've been watching. And now, Dad, if I have any success at all in business, it's because of you and how successful you were. How's retirement suiting you these days?
I know. I keep testing my bed to see if it still works.
And and is it still working?
Works pretty good, and I'm able to sleep in just in time to get up for your show.
Good Lord, Dad, that's like 11 o'clock in Texas.
Well, I have to get dressed and maybe eat a little breakfast and maybe think about what I'm supposed to do today.
Mr. Reamer, do you have something special you'd like to say to your son today?
Well, mostly happy birthday, and keep those cards and letters coming.
Well, I appreciate you calling. You've made national radio history today, Dad. I appreciate you so much. We do have to go now, but I will keep a card and a phone call coming just after the broadcast.
God bless.
All right, thank you. You know, folks, thanks for listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. I hope you indulged me in that moment of personal joy. I love my dad, and it's so cool to hear him call and say hello.
You are beaming.
I am. Now, go do something like crazy. Give somebody a 20-second kiss. That stands for kindness is so simple. We'll catch you on Fan Bragging Friday tomorrow.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tuccy and Eric Reamer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-24